Hello, this is Legatha, also known as Kate, and I'm going to just show you a couple things about Bluestacks. I am not an expert on Bluestacks, let's just start there, but I figured out how to use it because I had a number of accounts I was starting to build out in AOZ, and I was looking for a mobile emulator so I could play on PC, so I can look at things side by side. So when you open up BlueStacks for the first time, I totally forget what you might see, so good luck. But bottom line is you're basically going to be on almost a brand new phone, whether you choose a Samsung or an Android. There's a couple of different emulators you can choose from in BlueStacks. But you will want to go to the app, whatever app store that platform has, and download Age of Z, right? So assuming you got this far, just log into AOZ. You're going to want to make sure that wherever you're bound on your current device, that on your PC, you're either, you're either going to be Facebook or Google Play. So I have an Apple iPhone, and I always have to make sure that if I'm trying to get on someone new and create an account, I have to bind them to Facebook first so that I can switch to them using either Facebook or Google Play and switch to my other account. So in theory, you have already installed Age of Z and you've logged into your main account. And I'm assuming from here you want to be able to create multiple instances for your farms. The way I learned to do it, again, your mileage may vary, is over here on this right-hand side, these two squares are the multi-instance manager, which will become probably your best friend if you're using this to farm. So the one thing you have to know is that your main instance of BlueStacks, which is always at the top, which you cannot rename, which aggravates me to no end, is always at the top, and it has to be closed and stopped before you can clone it. But let's say for this BlueStacks, like my main Legatha account, that I chose let me just stop this, it's being a pain in the butt. Let's say in my settings I chose portrait mode. Maybe I want better graphics, or I want to be able, why are you being a butt? And then, perhaps I want better performance and blah, 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 FPS and all that good stuff. So you have to have things closed to make those decisions about your instance. Once you've got that the way you want it, then you can just easily clone your instance. So let's say I actually have a new farm on another nation that I have to connect here. I would clone it from my primary BlueStacks, but also here I can choose whether I want the farm to just, eat up less of my resources. So a lot of my farms are on medium CPU and like medium RAM and lower DPI, just to make my life a little bit easier. You can mass create a couple of instances and then just go into each one, log into your farm, and then life is great. But you just create the instance, it adds it to the bottom. That's your brand new baby instance. You can rename it, and then you can just start it up and log in to your new account. Now, since you're cloning it from your main account, likely, if this is your first time doing BlueStacks, then you're going to have to log out of your main account and switch over to your new one, your baby farm or something like that. So that's the basics of just how to get it started. I'll throw together another video of then what to do and how to do all the synchronized swimming, as I like to call it, with all of your farms at once. Hope you enjoyed.